make the decision where he's going to go with the ball, as long as you have him under pressure.
Well, Newry looking to really finish this game off now. It's King on the overlap on the right hand side, and he's beaten by Hogan, and then King lashes out at him, and Hogan then puts his hands in King's face. Straight red card, no option for Raymond Crangle. Hogan is away. While King was on the ground, he tried to grab Hogan's ankle. So what will be the situation here for King? But either way, the Larne skipper, Hogan, has been sent off. A straight red card from Crangle, and it was stupid. There was no need for him to do it as well. He's only himself to blame. Let's find out what King's punishment is when he eventually gets up. He's on the ground with an injury. King,
I don't think he's badly injured.
No, he's not badly injured.
You know, it was silly by both players, but particularly Hogan. I mean, he had absolutely no need to do anything. Just stand your ground. The referee had given the free kick. Keane, as you say, did reach out to him, but there was no, for me, there was no real malice in that. But Hogan did push. He used his hands. The referee had absolutely no option but to send him off. And what does that do for Larne? You know, they're still in this game. It's 2-1. They have created opportunities in this second half, but really that's going to be backs against the wall now. Their captain gone.
Well, what Hogan did was sort of cup his hand round the face of King, and then just push ever so slightly. So by the letter of the law, it is a straight red card, but he didn't. He made it easy for Raymond Crangle, I think, and as Newry prepared to take the free kick, left-footed delivery straight into the arms of Brown. But by the letter of the law, should King have also gone. King then in with a strong challenge on Reid, and this time he will be booked. It looked like he won the ball on this occasion, King. Let's see what Raymond Crangle does. He's speaking to his assistant on the near side, and the game had been played in quite a good spirit so far. It's a straight red card for King.
Well, again, I mean, I didn't think that was a red card, to be honest with you. I think both players went 50-50 for the ball, and really, we're not sure, is it for King?
Sorry, not King, Reid, for Reid, the Larne player, and this makes it even more bemusing. This is unbelievable.
I mean, I think, you know, really both players did. It was a 50-50 ball.
And now there's punches being thrown amongst the substitutes now. And John McDonnell tries to calm things down. A couple of the large substitutes right in the face of John McDonnell and the Newry subs. And this is turning in, and this could go really out of hand here. Players immediately, and John McDonnell doing his best to calm things down. But punches clearly thrown there in the dugout. And Raymond Crangle, maybe a fourth official would have been able to sort this out a bit better. No fourth officials today, remember, but that's another story. Raymond Crangle may have to dish out a few more red cards here if he's seen any of that, or if the assistants have seen any of that. Eventually players are sort of being moved away, but Larne very angry at the fact that Reid has been shown a straight red card. At first it looked like it was just a Miller. Paul Miller's been ordered off. Paul Miller has been sent off, the Larne manager. Paul Miller has been sent off by one of the assistants in this game before, but that assistant is not involved. But Paul Miller has been shown to the dressing rooms, and now Larne players come over and try to lift King up, and it's started all over again. This is a real disgraceful scenes here, and Larne are letting themselves down in terms of discipline, and now the Newry players are running after a couple of subs, and this is turning into a full-blown kicks and punches being thrown between players on the pitch. This is completely disgraceful. A full fist fight breaks out between Davidson and a Larne substitute. Mini fights starting all over the pitch. There's officials on the pitch, and this game is in serious danger of being abandoned. Has Raymond Crangle abandoned the game? I think he's blown a whistle, certainly, and again, look, there's punches. It's like a boxing ring out there.
It's absolutely disgraceful. I don't think in 30-40 years watching Irish League football, or any sort of level of football, that I've seen scenes like that, with both sets of players and officials. The referee, he's walking towards the dressing room.
Raymond Crangle has abandoned this match. He's walking towards the dressing rooms, by the looks of it. That's what... Oh my word. Never have we seen anything like this. The officials, Raymond Crangle and his two assistants, are walking off the pitch, and that has left the Newry players, and finally, who have both sets of players calmed down. Ross Black has got some blow to the head. He is getting treatment on the pitch. John McDonnell, I'm sure, will not have seen scenes like this either, and it's just extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. All the officials are now off the pitch, leaving just the players. And well, Larne, certainly the substitutes bench, some of the substitutes for Larne have badly let themselves down. They made their way over to the Newry dugout. A couple of the Larne players confronted the assistant as well on this near side after Reid was sent off, and we'll have to say There's no defending that. It probably wasn't a sending off for Reid, but there is no excusing what we have just seen. And the Newry players now making their way off the pitch as well, including King, who has to be helped off with a nasty-looking injury. He's limping heavily. Blacks remains on the pitch and has a Larne official pointing fingers at him. Larne players just remain on the pitch. Paul Miller, the manager, doesn't. He was sent off long ago. So 2 red cards. The scoreline, by the way, was 2-1 to Newry. They had taken the lead through Stephen Garrett before Lagan equalised for Larne. And then a second goal, brilliant chip from Matt Hasley. That was the good side of this game. A truly wonderful goal, a contender for the goal of the tournament. Before the scenes we have just witnessed here completely put a dampener on that, I think.
I'm almost speechless. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in my life, and I'm not sure what the referee does now. Has he abandoned the game, or has he gone off the pitch to let the players quieten down? We just don't know. It's incredible. You had players being chased by 2 and 3 blue shirts, and vice versa. You know, fists flying, boots going into people's back and legs and everything else. It's just unbelievable, that the scenes we've just witnessed.
Well, what we've just witnessed between the two sides, both teams should have the book thrown at them. It shouldn't be happening, and we'll be back here in just a moment to give you an update on what's happened. But there's been more goals at the Oval